And good luck and have fun to all the players involved today and all the players involved in this first round. Once again, this will be best of 1. As we have Zakken and AnulSogo going live right here, right now on TastySpleenTV. So, the prepare to fight is actually like at the beginning of the warm-up instead of at the end. So I'm like, all right, cool, let's do it, guys. And there's another 30 seconds of air I got to fill. So consider it filled here. And once again, if we have any players watching, feel free to report scores to either myself or our lovely Rotten Rose. But I'm expecting a fast, brutal, and hard-hitting cut today. But here we go. It's going to be Zakken out of the gate, getting the spawn by LG, getting the grab for Rail, and it looks like both of them are going to be fighting over that position for Rocket Launcher, but it looks like Anul has already got the pickup there. Zakken's going to be leaving it, looking for a better angle. Doesn't want to get too close range without some explosives, and of course with that Tri-Bolt, he'll have a little bit more to work with. It's going to be armored up here. If I take a quick look over at Anul, he doesn't exactly have any of the heavy items, but with the Caleb, he's going to be well set for this fight. And yeah, Caleb's got just about like one of my favorite actives in the game. We've got Zakken on a cane. Just keeping outside here, looking for the long-range fight before anything else. He's finally going to pop in here for Rocket Launcher, seeing that Mega's still up here. Might go for Rocket Jump. You can come up those stairs for it, but it's not always my favorite way to get up there. And he's going to be giving it up here for the moment. All right, but we have Anul spotted. Zakken diving down for some more rocket ammo. Might go in for this Mega health jump if he can get it. All right, so he's doing a lot of self-harm here. That's okay. He can heal a bit. Nice. So now we've got Zakken with 1 rail under his belt. Not a lot of damage coming from Anul just yet. And feel free to let me know how the AV sync is, by the way. It's something I always kind of got to ride during the day, unfortunately. I'm going to get some different hardware in here, but blah, blah, blah. All right, so no frags on the clock just yet. Just as a reminder, we're running 10 minutes each map, up to 20 frags. So if things start to get away for one player or the other, it will end a little bit before 20. But at the moment, it's going to be a close-range fight here. We've got Zakken trying very desperately to survive this one and get the hell out of it because he just wasn't ready for a close-range shot like that. Really good damage, but here comes Caleb with his active up. That means he's going to be stealing health, but he got a little bit of the juke there from Zakken. And so Zakken's going to be healing up with his active as that cane. He's full up on weapons, but we have yet to see a solid frag here. Mega's still going to be up. I'm going to be expecting Anul on the heavy armor. Yep. So he's looking good there. Zakken's still having a bit of trouble getting the Mega. And Anul's now just looking for a rail. He's got the angle on it, but not quite the damage just yet. Putting some pressure on Zakken back there. And again, just keeping his eye on these angles. He's got heavy, so of course he can't take any smalls. He's expecting a close-range fight from Zakken right now, but Zakken has just ghosted himself. All right, so trying to move back up top. We can hear Kane stomping around. But he hasn't been found just yet. Oh, he's been found trying to get up to the Mega again. He never got the Mega. He never got it, but now it's going to be the first frag for Anul, and things are going to open wide here, especially as Anul's on the chase with the rocket launcher. That'll be Kane healing back up. Zakken trying to get out of this close-range fight, but here comes the heavy machine gun to do quite a bit more damage, enough to get a frag in. And now Anul's going to be looking for that respawn. It's going to be another heavy armor for him. I'm going to make sure I got my, like, FOV set up here, yeah. All right, so Anul coming back in towards rocket launcher. Zakken's not going to be spotted just a moment, but we can hear him, and I'm sure Anul can as well. A bit of a drop packet for him, but he's looking for any sight or sound out of Zakken. Zakken's actually back over, coming out of rocket launcher. Not a great stack for him at the moment, but Mega will be back up pretty soon. But Zakken's down 2 frags. He can't afford to let this happen too long. And he's going to be taking a bit of damage from Anul. Not enough to secure the frag just yet, but maybe enough to allow Anul to push in. Zakken's feeling the pressure, so he's going to be backing off towards heavy armor. He's actually got that on rotation, so he's able to get the grab and get out of there before Anul even realizes what's up. But close range could shut that all down very quickly. Zakken's got his active available. He might need to take some drugs, but it's too late as Anul takes the frag once again. So on the spawn, Zakken's going to have a rail. But Anul's going to be outside. We can hear Zakken over by the rocket launcher now. Anul might be expecting a fight. And of course, yeah, that huge hourglass restores, I think, what, 30% of your cooldown? And that's going to get Caleb's ability back in very, very quickly. And yeah, the Tri-Bolt to a very good defensive weapon. But at this point, Anul, like, he can keep him back up here. Beautiful trap. He's able to drop out of the window, get in a rail, and finish off with the rocket launcher. It's going to be a bit of damage. Oh, that vote failed. Need blood run. That's QCDE. What? Sorry, I'm just doing admin things now. But that is
5-minute warning.
That's QCDE 07. Yeah, it's not actually called blood run. All right, but 4 frags up to none here for AnulSogo so far. And hasn't been incredibly aggressive, but just trying to stay alive and keep in control. And a lot of these close-range fights have just been going his way. He's usually able to open up with the railgun, which is what it looks like Zakken is trying to do. But here's the close range with the rockets right in his face. Can't even scope out before Zakken is able to take that frag and finally get on the board. So Anul still up by 3 frags. Just over 4 minutes left to go. Here comes some nailgun, and it's going to be really handy with his active. In fact, yeah, Kane is going to want to get the hell out of there. Oh, but he comes back in, stabbing him with a little bit of rocket damage. That's going to leave AnulSogo with not a whole lot to recover on back here. He can take the hourglass at least, but as far as health goes, there's not a lot, unless he can get back over to the Mega itself. But there's the 50 taken away. Zakken taking over the rocket launcher room, but doesn't look like AnulSogo wants a fight right now. He wants a rocket launcher for sure. He's not going to get at the moment. Yeah, so the left side is always going to be whoever I'm following, so they're going to be like swapping around, but the map scores are going to be static. Always want that as a feature in like overlays, like don't make it relative to whoever I'm viewing, make it static so I can, you know, build things around that. But, you know, this is how it works in Quake World and in Doom 2 and in Quake Live and CPM and all those things, so it's fine. It's fine. But 4 frags up to Zakken here, as AnulSogo is looking very strong at the moment. We have the drop and a nice direct rocket. Anul's going to be looking for a bit of health to recover on, but there won't be a lot here. He's going to try to get it out of his opponent's dripping entrails as he pops that active, and that's exactly what Caleb's good at. Back to full health after that fight, and now he's ready for the spawn frag. And that's really the great thing about Caleb is that it doesn't really help you that much in the fight, just a little bit, maybe like 10, 20% or whatever. But the fact that you get so much health back on a frag means that you can immediately justify going up against your opponent off the spawn, which is great. So we've got Anul still up here, looking pretty good. Getting some pressure here from the shotgun, which could finish him off, and there it is. But now Zakken's got very little time left here to find his opponent on the spawn and force these fights. There's been too many times here where a frag happens and they kind of completely lose each other. Things like the rocket launcher, things like the railgun should be pretty easy to kind of bait out. And here we've got Zakken taking away the Mega, which with only 75 health on Kane is going to be incredibly useful, but it's going to come down to these rockets. He doesn't have any armor to speak of. And so AnulSogo is going to be a little bit better off on the stack. But 2 minutes left on the clock and 4 frags to pick up. Zakken taking away heavy armor. That should be enough, especially with the Mega Gun now, to push in on the rocket launcher and get some pressure on it. And there's the respawn, so that should be Anul looking for it here pretty soon. But they're going to be popping back outside, trading off some rails. Well, I say trading, but right now AnulSogo is dishing out all the damage. And so Zakken's going to be down by 5 now. Yeah, that push, like, it would have worked great if he actually had hit some rails and then switched up to something else, but Anul just kind of held his ground, and Zakken dealing out some good defensive rails, but it's just not enough against the heavy machine gun coming out of Caleb. So Zakken's backing off here. Again, kind of depending on these rails close range, a rocket launcher would have done him some good. He's able to take away heavy armor at least. But now he's got just over a minute to make this comeback. Oh no, but right in between the eyes. Anul just so consistent with these rockets. He's going to be looking for the opener on the rail. Doesn't quite get it. That's going to be Zakken disappearing into the indoors of the map. And again, that's where this map is laid out a little bit like Dwango 5 Map 1. You've got like the long-range outdoor area, and then inside you have a lot more opportunities to get hidden. So yeah, Caleb, whenever he pops his ability, he gets some vampire steal from any damage he does, and if he makes a frag, he gets a lot of health back, which is pretty awesome. But this 50 health, somebody needs to take it, and that is finally going to be Zakken getting a frag up. But 30 seconds, well, AnulSogo able to take away a beautiful rail off that spawn. Just the direct damage, and Zakken just wasn't recovered as his cane. There's a nice punishment on the rail pickup. He doesn't have anything else other than a light machine gun, though, but he might go in for it here for the gauntlet. And there it is. Nicely done. So 10 seconds to go, and this is going to be a solid map win up against Zakken here. AnulSogo looking strong in the first round here for the TastyCups Doom Edition as we take a look at the next map. Well, not match, as this was best of one, but GG's there. All right, so let's go ahead and find out what's going on with everybody else. And fortunately, I could just hop into these matches at will. Go away, timer.